Welcome to CharacterSelect. My name is Dave, and with me today is...
Me.
And...
Mal.
And we are playing... Well, before that, actually, I know that everybody out there can see what this is, and you two know what we're playing, but the joke this year is that Mal is in every single game that we're playing. And he doesn't like that for CharacterSelect. But I made the joke the other day that Mal, in Discord, that Mal thinks he's only in 3 of the 6 games that we're doing for this year on CharacterSelect. Which is technically true, up until today. Now you are in 4 of the 7 games that we're doing for CharacterSelect.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
We did Dark Seed because we knew that Silent Hill 2 is coming out on October 8th, which is today that we're recording this. And
so we wanted something quick to shit out.
Exactly. And also, Dark Seed is kind of terrifying. So that we could then...
in its own special, unique way.
So then we could lean right into this. So, welcome everybody to Silent Hill 2.
A.k.a. Urinal Simulator 2024.
Urinals. Don't put your Uranus into the urinals. Keep your pants up with your Orion's belt.
Wait, speaking of that conversation we were just having, Dave, do you know what game made by Konami has the Konami code in it?
What?
Castlevania Legacy of Darkness.
Why?
I don't know.
That's one of those little tidbits of information.
But anyway, I have played the original Silent Hill 2. Yep. Tyler has played the original Silent Hill 2. Mm-hmm. Mal continues to have no experience with Silent Hill beyond when we played Silent Hill 1, and I can't believe I'm saying this, 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Time has no meaning anymore. But, Mal, you are in for a treat, because I gotta tell you, there are, I think, 9 Silent Hill games now? There's 1, 2, 3, The Room.
1, 2, 3, 4. The Room is 4.
Yeah. Downpour, Origin, Shattered Memories.
Homecoming.
Yeah, and Origins is also 1. Homecoming, so that's 9.
Well, right.
And then Silent Hills, which was PT, which we don't really count.
Silent Hill Forte is coming out at some point in the future. That stupid TV series / game that they made.
Sure.
Was it like Ascension or something?
But here's the thing.
Suck all the life out of that horse, why don't you?
Here's the thing. Silent Hill 2 is far and away the best Silent Hill.
There's no comparison.
Well, that's why they remade that
no
one
comparison.
First.
This is the best game in the series.
The absolute best.
There's a lot of reasons for it. Is because, like, the first game, they had their conventions that they developed or whatever, but then in the second game, they kind of, really developed, the voice for the game.
And then in the third game, they turned away from it, and it was like, but what?
But why? Yeah.
And then in 4, they turned away from it again, so it's...
we're going to be playing with the dog.
No, we're not playing with the dog mask, Dave. We're playing on hard puzzles.
Oh, yeah. Combat, we can keep as normal. Also,
combat is brutal. I played a bit of this already, so...
So this is possibly my favorite thing. Graphic mode default, graphic mode 90s.
So they give you a very shit filter to... Not like a shit filter, but a filter to make it look like early 2000s
no,
janky shit.
Tyler, it's a shit filter. That's exactly what that is.
Well, I'm just saying...
I know the reasoning behind
it. A really good... They did a good work on this thing. Holy shit. They did... This is... Dave understands this reference. This is basically Born from a Wish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The monkey's paw curled one finger when this was announced. And everybody
uncurled.
And then everybody was like, I don't care what the price is.
Somebody, some game developer somewhere, or some game producer said they didn't want to touch this because Silent Hill 2 is a poison chalice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No matter what you did, you would not make something good. That's something that people would accept, and apparently people have accepted this.
This game has gotten all of the amazing ratings.
So I'm excited. And James here is excited too.
Oh yeah, he looks excited. I would have to say, of all the Silent Hills in the franchise, 2 is the one I'm most familiar with, but it's mostly through osmosis. It's like, I've never sat down and played it. I've seen 1,001 comics, stories, let's plays, everything else, but I've never actually sat down and done the whole thing, because by the time I finally was interested in it, it's like, oh, well, how do you play it? Well, now you need an emulator and all this other shit, and I was like,
right, but I
no.
mean, do you know what the basis of the plot and what happens?
I know what the basis of the plot is. I couldn't tell you what it is off the top of my head at all.
Good.
But
Well, he will tell you right here.
Would you really be in this town?
yeah, no, I know.
James will tell you right here.
Also, fun fact about this game, there is one very specific moment that I remember very clearly that made me stop playing this game for a very long time, and I will point it out when we get there, but my god, this looks amazing.
Probably know what it is. Yeah,
No, you don't. No, you don't. Look how fucking good this looks.
And also, from what I understand, every boss in this game has been revamped
Ah, fuck.
and made more complicated.
In my restless
Oh,
dreams,
here we go.
I see that town.
Fucking Akira Yamaoka's music.
Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
So, this technically takes place after Silent Hill 1 and has nothing to do with Silent Hill 1. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Sure, why not? You keep on dreaming, my guy.
Stranger things have happened. So, 2 things. James here in the original game was 29 years old. I believe Bloober Team stated that they wanted him to be more world weary
Okay.
and he's
fair
suffered more and whatever. So he's somewhere in his mid to late 30s now.
I was about to say, he looks like he's in his 30s now, so
Right.
yeah, that
So
makes sense.
He's been aged up.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And the other thing is, there was they released the OST for this game on people have been posting it all over or whatever.
Yeah,
And there was this one of the songs in here is the most famous leitmotif for the game, the Promise or whatever. One of the comments for that said something to the effect of Akira Yamaoka came back after 20 years to remaster or remake his best track into his best track.
That's amazing, actually.
You know what? Fair enough.
Dude came back and rewrote all of the songs in this game. He's added elements. And,
Really? He actually sat down and rewrote them.
Akira Yamaoka came back and rewrote and re-recorded, or recomposed and re-recorded all of the music in this game.
I didn't know he rewrote it all from scratch, but
Well, not from scratch, but he took the original song and then recomposed it. He added elements, changed timings here and there.
when all he could have done is just re-record the same thing again.
He didn't even need to be involved. They could have just taken the HD files from the last OST and just thrown it in here. They went the extra mile and had the man come back and re-record this game, the whole thing. And then also Masahiro Ito, the character designer and I think the producer on the original game, director? I can't remember. Also, check out the footprints in the mud. Like, leave footprints. That's really cool.
So, okay, so...
but Masahiro Ito came back and, like, he was involved in pretty much every part of... Like, he was a consultant. Like, Bloober Team, obviously, are the ones who wrote this, or made this game.
Yeah.
But Masahiro Ito and Akira Yamaoka were both, like, heavily involved.
Well, they grabbed as many of the original Dream Team as they could to be like, we're fucking doing this.
But I'm just saying, like, this basically has as much going for it as
it has as much of
possible.
The original DNA as they could cram in there.
And I played about like 2 hours of this, and they have fucking nailed it. It's amazing.
Well, so here's the thing. If anybody doesn't recognize the name Bloober Team, Bloober, go back through our playlist, look for The Medium, and find that game, because that's what got them the contract to make this game.
Yeah, I think some executive from Konami. No, I think what it was is Bloober was like auditioning or something to make Silent Hill. Mm-hmm. Some kind of Silent Hill project. They're like Konami put out like this whole thing. It's like, oh, send us your demos or whatever to do Silent Hill. And Bloober Team put theirs out along with a bunch of other people. And apparently, whoever was running the selection process looked at the medium and was like, okay, I see stuff I like. I see promise. We'll go with you guys.
Mm-hmm. So, definitely worth watching our playthrough of that game. Definitely worth playing that game because it's amazing. But, yeah. Already, this game feels fucking oppressive.
The sound design is incredible. There's just all these, like, little things happening. Like, little frogs and, like, little rock slides and just things that all you think is, like, a monster, but, like, it's not really. It's just a sound effect or something.
Even though you're in the forest and it's supposed to be like, forest free, it's very oppressive. It's very
it's the fog.
Closed.
It's the fog.
The fog. And I love the fact originally the fog wasn't meant to be spooky. It was meant to handle the graphics.
Yeah.
Well, there was two things that were meant to handle the graphics, from what I understand, and the director of the original game was like, I like this camera better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the fog was originally in there for the draw distance, because you can't draw buildings too far on the PS2. But it's a happy or whatever. But it's a yes, it was a happy coincidence that it worked out really well for the genre, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other is this was originally fixed camera,
yes,
like over the head fixed camera tank controls, and that was also due to limitations in the rendering engine that prevented you from like you only had to render certain things
at a time. Yeah.
Right, so now they've, like, opened it up and, like, freed everything. It's, way better.
Alright, that was the walk. That was the intro to everything for us. God, these character models do look really good, though.
They're so much better.
Excuse me.
Dude, say something before you touch
seriously.
a lady. Jesus.
I was just...
Hey, it's okay.
I mean, you think she would have heard him, like, walking up or whatever.
Lost.
Maybe.
lost.
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill.
You have a map,
Is this
dude.
the right way?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is very foggy, so...
It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Okay, you are just dumb, then.
Thanks.
He's also been here before.
I think you should stay away. This,
It's good advice, bro. You should turn around and leave.
There's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog, either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
No, the answer is yes. It is absolutely fucking dangerous.
It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
Huh.
I'm going either way.
Wow. Okay.
Why?
I gotta
I'm
talk
looking
about that. Hold on.
Fair enough.
Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
So the voice acting in this is just a lot better than the original game.
Yes.
Yeah,
So they
well.
redid all the lines, but my god, the emotion in his voice when he was like, I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
He's
Holy
here.
shit.
He's here to potentially find a woman who he thought was dead for 3 years. He doesn't give a shit what hell he has to crawl through or whatever.
That, and he's also kind of like, if he's come all this way and it is just a hoax, his give a fuck is literally at in
Zero.
the negative.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what?
Well, his
If I
wife
die,
died
I
3
die.
years ago.
If I throw hands, I throw hands. Whatever's gonna happen.
It's like I don't know what, like how he's like kind of like, oh well, she could possibly be alive. It's like, well, I mean, I assume you like buried her,
Yeah.
or whatever,
Which
It's
is
like,
why he's so confused and had to come.
right. You also have that letter in your inventory, by
Which,
the way.
I don't know how to freaking open my inventory.
It's the
Oh,
map button.
there we
Yeah,
go.
There you go. Center button.
So, this is definitely Mary's handwriting. I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now in a special place waiting for you.
Yeah. So that I can understand the have to go check it out because that's her handwriting. It's like, what?
Alright.
So either you're going to potentially find some mystery or you're going to find the person who forged her handwriting and shove that letter so far
And
up
then be
their
like,
nose.
why are you forging her handwriting? Like, why is this letter a thing? And you're like bringing me here to do what? For what reason?
Now
Also,
I'm going to
just
use this letter as
God, look at this environment. It's
I
just
know,
so
right?
like
Oppressive.
It's so chunky.
Well, just like the corn over there. It's like it's not like very vibrant and alive. It's like there's brown in there. Looks half dead and just
But it's still got
everything's very.
It's not the
everything's very
sepia
ahead.
color filter like they used to do. It's like, oh, everything's got the brown color filter. No, there's greens in there.
It's just very like Resident Evil 4, like where everything's like just kind of like just shit.
Hold on.
You looking for the special
90s.
secret 90s mode?
Yeah.
High contrast mode. They have a lot of really interesting like accessibility
High contrast
features in
mode
here.
does this.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
and you can change those colors to whatever you want. I mean, it's for like partially blind people and stuff like that, so they can
People
see
that
what they're
can't
doing.
Yeah.
Okay,
where
fair
the
enough.
detail is hard to see.
It may be under gameplay because that's just like some of the generic.
They have like a lot of rendering.
Yeah.
Things
Go
in here
to
as
instead of
well.
interactions, go up to.
It's not there.
No,
I just want to see what it looks like, because I know it's going to look terrible. Oh, there it is.
Graphic mode, there it is. There you go.
Look at that. Look how terrible that looks.
That film grain.
the
Ugh.
edges.
Awesome. I love that.
The fuzzy
vignetting.
edges.
It's called
don't like it.
vignetting.
Yeah.
Vignetting fuzzy edges.
Like
Eye
you're on a
obliteration.
CRT or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't like the CRT look. That
But man, like the fog effects, the volumetric fog in this is just so good.
Also, I would like to point out that every time you hear something in a particular side, my fucking controller shakes on that side.
Oh, I know.
It's
I
not
played this.
okay.
I played this a little bit. I know what you're talking about.
I know, but I'm saying it for the benefit of
Oh,
the
well,
viewers.
sure, absolutely.
for the
It's- but it's like-
podcast listeners tuning in.
well, I'm just saying, like, man, they didn't have to go that hard, and they did.
Well, no, they had Tyler. They
Well,
absolutely
they
had
had
to go
to
that
in
hard.
order to prove
this
themselves,
is
but,
Silent Hill 2 remake/remaster. If they did not
No, this is a
give it
remake, not a remaster.
No,
if it,
yeah,
okay,
this is
remake. If
But
they
you get,
did,
yeah.
if they did not give it 120%, they would have been crucified.
Yeah, but here's the
they were
thing,
already
Mal.
crucified by the internet prior to this game coming out.
Yeah, no, I know they were, but
Everybody said they had to give it 120%, and they were like, okay, here's 175%.
They really have.
they literally did the okay, hold my beer, watch us drive.
They have really surprised people because, like,
Yeah, for good reason.
Layers of Fear was their kind of like big breakout game where you're like, okay, this is they're kind of known for horror games. Like Bloober Team made Layers of Fear,
Yeah.
and like, okay,
They know they're
a lot of
spooked.
YouTubers played it and whatever. Not the greatest game. It's basically a walking simulator where
But
you walk
it was
around
a
and look at
good,
things.
like, you know, B grade type horror
Right, but
experience.
it's a good atmospheric kind of like little experience to play or whatever. And then they made Layers of Fear too. And obviously there's like people that are like, oh, I'm gonna post the stupid gif of the baby running into the wall and blah blah blah. Haha,
Yeah.
Bloober Team sucks and whatever. But it's like
That was funny as hell, though. I'm sorry.
It was. No, like I think it was like Asmongold or something was playing it or something.
Either that or Germa.
No, it was Germa. You're right.
It was
Germa
Germa
playing
who's
it.
just like lost his shit on that.
And like I don't know, but then they made the medium, and the medium was like a solid like 7 out of 10.
I would say
Like-
it was an 8, but yeah.
It
Well,
had really
you get
good
what I mean, though.
mechanics.
It's like, they are well. My point is that they are getting better as they go.
Yeah.
like they are very solidly improving.
Well, they're not doing
as
the
they can.
stupid thing that most developers or the big AAA developers do, where they constantly
Fire all their devs or
all
whatever.
their veterans to hire the newbies that are cheap but don't know what the hell they're doing. They've kept their core staff.
But I'm
Can we-
saying,
can we
Bloober
just
Team is. Go ahead.
Can we just take a look at this pile of trash and realize...
Someone had to model all that.
Yep.
Okay, I was stuck on it. I mean, I love this already. I'm really
Wow,
glad
this
that
is
you're
awesome.
talking, by the way, because this is very fucking intense immediately.
Oh,
The
sure.
music
No,
is not
absolutely.
helping.
No, the music is. It gets worse, Dave.
Oh,
it gets
I'm
a lot
sure.
worse. But no, they are getting a lot better as they go, and I believe the director of Spare Keys in the Drawer,
All right.
the director or the CEO of Bloober Team or whatever you call it, the head honcho of the team is like, I guess in 5 years, he kind of wants to evolve to
Hello?
effectively like
Anyone in
a
here?
AAA studio.
But that's the way to do it. You don't start as AAA.
Well, sure, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, they are striving in like evolving and working towards a solid
You
goal.
can be a AAA studio. It's just as long as you don't follow the cliches of firing your entire staff and restarting every time you make a game. Like, the fact that Bloober Team has kept their team, they've kept improving.
Well, it's also very obvious that they know what they're doing because
Yeah.
they had heavy involvement from Konami and like design input from the dudes who made the original game.
Yeah, for good
But I
reason.
mean, you still have to have some good know-how to
Also,
make something like this.
that was a tutorial, and it was great.
Yeah, tutorial how to find items, how to use items, etc.
I'm just having
Also,
a good time
speedrunners
walking.
speedrunners are gonna have a ball with this game because there's no stamina.
So you can just run forever.
So you can just run forever. In the original game, you had like limited stamina, so you could sprint and then you got tired and you had to walk a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, so they don't have like that in this one?
Oh, that bottle disappeared. All right.
That's fine. Look at that sign on the right there. On the right. It's just kind of funny. I mean, it's funny. It's pointing left to Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah. That's welcome to diegetic hint systems.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Although this game
Restricted area.
this game has fallen into the trap of like, here's the yellow paint.
Mm-hmm.
Except
Which-
in this game, in this game, it's not yellow paint; it's white cloth,
Okay.
which kind of tracks because like we played Silent Hill 1, and there's that whole thing with all the bandaged nurses and whatever.
Yeah. Also, welcome to Silent Hill. Wait, what
We're
the
not
fuck?
there yet.
Oh, Nathan Avenue is up there. Okay.
Yeah, that's like the main highway or whatever. And then if you look off to the right, there's more cornfields.
Are there children in them?
I don't think there's anyone in this town other than, like, the 4 people that we're gonna encounter.
Oh, God.
There's, what is it? There's Maria, Angela, Eddie, Laura.
So,
Yep.
I don't think there's anyone else in this town.
We never actually got the name. She never gave us her name the first meeting there.
No. Her name is Angela. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I know her name's Angela, but I was like, it's just...
Well,
I'd forgotten that...
James didn't introduce himself either.
It was just like, oh yeah, my mom's missing and my dad and brother are missing, and...
To be honest, though, like, who really does that in real life? Like, do you really just like, oh, hi, I'm such and such?
I'm here looking for something. Yeah, it's
I'm here doing a thing. I need to. Do you know where the train station is, or whatever? You don't say, "Hi, I'm so and so. Do you know where the train station is?" So I mean, it
yeah, fair enough.
Also, for anybody that's watching and is like, "God, Dave, why are you walking everywhere?" First of all, builds attention. Second of all, let's just have these discussions.
And plus, I mean,
it's
look
beautiful.
at this.
It
Just,
looks amazing.
It's like it's beautiful in it's like the beauty of the grotesque or whatever. Like it's horrible, but it's beautiful.
Dismal. It's like, a dreary, dismal place, but it's got some kind of haunting allure to it.
So,
yeah.
Question: have either of you ever seen fog this thick?
Yes.
Yes.
It's...
I actually saw some fog that thick heading to the wedding on
They have
last Friday.
It has happened here around my house several times. It's like I look out I'm on the second floor and I look out my window and there's like a kind of like a moose lodge kind of thing out behind me, maybe like 200 yards away or so. I can't see it sometimes when the fog's really bad. Like, it's that bad.
We were heading to a wedding up in or out in Huntsville, Alabama. So since I'm in North Carolina and it's hilly, slapped the hell out of us, all the roads to normally get there just don't exist anymore. So
unfortunately,
so you can't go. You literally cannot get to Tennessee from North Carolina right now. It's impossible. You have to go north or south into the next state and then wrap around to get into Tennessee.
I'm concerned that the music stopped. Continue.
Yeah, it just stopped suddenly. So we're like, okay, well, how do we get there? We can either go way south down into Atlanta and then cut north again into to Huntsville, or we can go up north into Virginia, Whiteville, Knoxville, Chattanooga. And so we decided we'd go north. Worst idea ever. That took forever, but while we were cutting through the mountains...
There we go. Alright, what do we got here?
Got so foggy that I was like, I don't feel comfortable taking these mountain roads where you can't see the car in front of you.
So we've got Sanders Street, Lindsay Street, Neely Street, Martin Street, Cat Street, Harris Street, Saul Street, Munson Street, Nathan Ave, Southvale, Toluca Lake, Rosewater Park, Vox Road, a restaurant, cafe, bar, cafe, Happy Burger. Oh, can we go to fucking Happy Burger?
Happy
I'm
Burger.
hungry.
There's also another map, by the way. You got 2 maps.
Yeah. Oh.
So next map, I see.
There
you go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Silent Hill
so
Historical
that was a
Society.
wad of 2 maps. I see.
Yeah.
And then there's
So
where
that's
we
the
came
one we
from.
originally got, yeah.
Alright.
All right, cool.
Well, we made it to Silent Hill. You can't see it, but I promise it's there.
The fog effects are so good in this.
Let's go hit the Happy Burger.
You can go in that flower shop right there, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Alright, now we'll start running. It says it's open. Everything is dead.
Yeah.
Hi Cassandra, a customer came in today. Or Miss Cassandra, a customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. Tried to explain his bad luck, but he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off, looked at me like I wasn't even there, then he just left, said he'd be back to pick them up later. Just wanted to let you know since I might be gone by then. Alright.
Interesting.
Just steal that, I guess.
I know, it's like he just pocketed that. Okay. Well, to be fair, it doesn't look like anyone's worked here in a while. Yeah, I don't see any reds or white flowers at all.
I see
Oh,
is...
that's not good.
What is this?
Oh,
What do you
probably
think
fine.
it is, my guy?
I'll tell you what it is, Mal. Probably fine.
You say that word, but I don't think it means what you think it means.
Okay, speaking of mail trucks, you know what the weirdest thing what happened? The weirdest thing that jarred me when I went overseas on vacation?
Mm-hmm.
Not seeing a mail truck that did not say United States Postal Service. It was just jarring.
God, have you seen the new mail trucks?
No. Are they electric?
I think so, but they're also like really weird looking.
Yeah,
Like they have like
tracks.
they have like a really high back and then like a really low front. So it's just like, I don't know. It's really weird looking.
Oh, good. More gunge.
More of that stuff.
It's not blood. Looks like rust, but
It's-
not quite.
It's gunge.
Well, let's follow it. See what happens.
It's bloody awful.
Awful.
Awful. Awful.
It's awful.
It's
Yeah.
bloody awful.
Ba-dum-tsh. Ooful.
Where am I even going?
I don't know.
Okay,
You've got
go
the
on.
map. You tell us.
You're exploring the town, Dave. You do what you gotta do. You go where you want to go. You're your
More
own man,
gunge.
Dave. We're here looking for Mary, and where she is, we don't know.
But we're following the gunge. Oh,
Oh,
okay. Well, there's the gunge. Yeah, that is the proper expression when seeing something like that.
just,
Just like, da fuck am I looking at? And gunge.
I'm confused, but there doesn't seem to be anyone else here, so...
I'm going to follow the gunge beast. I don't know if you should. Okay, yeah, now. Okay.
Excuse me?
Alright, yeah, you know what? You do you, my guy.
Maybe she needs help, you don't know.
I don't know if that was a she.
Maybe
That's
it
what
needs help,
they-
you don't know. You're right, I shouldn't be assuming genders.
You also shouldn't be using it, because
Yeah.
that's dehumanized. Well, I mean, they're not human.
That's what I was to say.
Here and there.
You know, if the shoe fits, like,
If the shoe fits, they're probably human, actually.
Uh,
Or at least they
you know
once
what?
were.
Fair.
they did have feet.
Excuse me?
Those chunky salsa noises are not okay.
Oh! Hello?
Yeah? Is that how you're gonna react, James?
I don't know if I'd go hello. I'd probably be like, the fuck? Where did it go? How did... No.
Can you tell me where to find some coffee?
It face planted and then dematerialized. Oh. I don't think you should poke your head in there, James. No!
No, he's gonna do it anyway.
He's like, yeah, sure, this seems like a good idea. Yeah.
Alright.
How'd that work out for you, James?
That spooked me a little bit.
Oh, it's a save. Ah!
Yeah, we already ran into one of those.
Yeah, but like just every time it just does that bright red flash, you're like, ugh!
Bright red flash warning.
Yeah. Flashbang.
Where the fuck? Nutrition supplement. Excellent. Nobody will mind if I take that.
It's the health drink. Which, you know, is always a good sign in a video game like this.
Hey, Mal.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the radio?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh. Great. And there's a gunge beast over there.
Oh boy, Gimp Town, USA.
Behold the Gimp Beast.
I like how he immediately is like, you know what?
Stay back.
Well, if that thing, that thing showed up in front of you now, I don't think you'd be like, oh, hey, how you doing? What's going on, buddy? Watch out. No, keep going.
It's not dead,
Keep going.
Dave.
Keep going.
Is this what I saw in the fog? Whatever it is, it's not human.
Not anymore.
All right. Next time on CharacterSelect, we have gotten all the intro we need. Thank you very much for
Jesus.
watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. Did he just shove that in his jacket? What the f-
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
how
worry
did
about
he...
it.
Okay, you
Don't
know
worry
what?
about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, this game is so good.